have any guys seen these Coi Leray and Justin Laboy clips?
No. No. I only saw. Yeah, no.
What do you guys think about Coi Leray and Justin Laboy's relationship? Do you know who Justin Laboy is?
No.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay, Justin Laboy, at first I didn't even know what he looked like. I don't even know how the fuck he got famous. I seen his Instagram page blow up.
I'm pretty sure
posting fucking caption type of memes
that
cater to women, to women in relationships and whatever. And then I seen him get a podcast and like work with Kanye and all this type of shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So
I think
he interviewed Kanye.
Yeah. I honestly, after this, I'm probably going to do a little bit of research, but I do think that he literally got big from just like using his page to like of doing just like constant post, but like just text post, like that's it.
Yeah, I feel like I heard of him before I seen his page is big, but I don't know. But yeah, we gotta go find out how he got this big. But Coi Leray, Justin Laboy actually bagged Coi Leray on the podcast where he interviewed her, and then you could kind of see him kind of bag her, and then they actually got into a relationship after that podcast. Now they're like together. Yeah, this is after she was in a relationship with Trippie Redd. So she has a kid by Trippie Redd. You know who Trippie Redd is?
Yeah, I know who Trippie Redd is.
Tatted face, scary ass looking nigga, you know what I'm saying? So she has a kid by Trippie Redd, like literally less than a year after having a kid by Trippie Redd, she ends up with Justin Laboy. So then he has her for Valentine's Day. He had her on his podcast. And they had like a little lovey-dovey podcast thing, but it went a little left because we started to see some of the dynamics of the relationship that may cause people to question some things. You know? So play this first clip. Cheating. Okay.
Liking photos is cheating. Why are you shaking your head?
I don't think that's cheating.
Why?
I don't think liking a photo is cheating. That's
why though?
That's
Tell me why you don't. I don't want to cheers to that. Why?
Man tried to cheers to that.
Because you could be scrolling on your page and accidentally like a picture.
Accidentally double tap, right?
No, you don't have to double tap. If you go like this and it's the like part of the,
so listen. So this is the problem.
Like this, look.
Okay. I need you to comprehend what we're talking about.
No, I'm saying, but you could.
If you accidentally like something, what are you saying? Liking photos is cheating.
You have to.
I don't give a fuck if it's on accident.
Look, if I go like this, look, babe, can you look at me?
It's cheating.
Look,
cheating.
You can hit the like button by accident.
You can hit the cheating button. Any like that you hit on any bitch page is fucking cheating. The fuck?
I fucking hate that. I hate that shit so much.
Respectfully.
Hey yo, you with her, you with us? Let me know, gang.
Liking other girls' photos is cheating.
What else is cheating?
Fucking other girls is cheating.
So
DMing other girls. DMing other girls. Babe, let me ask you a question.
Listen to me. Can you listen to me? Fucking and liking a picture are in the same category?
I would have said the same shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Might as well fuck the bitch at that point.
Really? You might as well. You might as well.
Babe, I gotta tell you something about me.
You don't have to explain.
No, but look. No. What do you consider cheating?
That's crazy, bro.
Okay. So first things first. Whoa. Would you guys consider liking pics cheating?
No, nigga.
Ayo?
One picture, no.
Okay.
If it was a specific person's page and she was constantly liking a man's pictures,
like they're trying to get attention,
that's a red flag.
Red flag, but is it cheating?
Red flag, but it's not cheating.
Yeah, but I would confront my partner about it.
But it's not cheating in my opinion.
Yeah,
like she's putting that on the same level as fucking.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
So actually, I saw a guy talk about this, or actually a relationship coach talk about this, and she was like, a lot of times the general definition of cheating is when you like have physical interaction with someone else outside of the relationship. But in reality, the definition of cheating is just breaking the terms of your relationship.
Yeah.
So if the terms of a relationship is like, I don't want you doing that, and you do that, that is considered cheating.
That doesn't seem like those were terms that were discussed by those two.
Yeah.
Clearly. Yeah. Very, very clearly.
Okay. This is where we have to kind of like ground ourselves.
Okay.
And I've seen this talking point across other platforms, but this is exactly what I thought too. Coi Leray, you sell your sexuality.
100%.
So look how much people like your pictures. Look how many men like your pictures. How much attention you get by being sexual. Does that mean that every single man who likes your picture is cheating? Second of all, wouldn't it be cheating for you to post any pictures for other people to like in general?
I almost want. Let me go look at her page right now. See Wagwan, because you're onto something here.
No,
Rex.
but answer the question though. Do you guys think that if suppose we agree that liking pics is cheating,
right?
Then wouldn't posting pics that entice people to like it, especially in a sexual regard, would that be cheating?
That's cheating.
Yeah, I mean, if they, again, it depends on what they. Clearly, they haven't agreed on it, but I guess in the same kind of level, yes, it would be considered emotional cheating because it's like, what are you looking for? You know what I mean?
So
Yeah,
sorry,
brother. I wish I could show you guys easier on the pod, but yeah, if you go to Leray's Instagram page and you go to her second last post, she literally has her cheeks out, fam.
Oh my god.
So like,
okay, another question to make it a little bit more real world-ish.
Yeah.
So if you get into a relationship and they say that they're uncomfortable with you liking other girls' pictures because they feel like it's infidelity, would you oblige?
it's not that hard to not press a button. It really isn't.
You're right.
If that is a breaking point or a deal breaker for you, that you're upset that the partner that you are choosing to choose has this one small request that you don't like certain types of pictures on the internet, like, you're just a piece of shit then. Like, you're just selfish. Like, you're telling me you would rather start up an argument about you pressing a button that virtually does nothing, but it does something to your partner's emotions, and you just want to invalidate that because it's pressing a button. You're just a piece of shit.
Okay,
I
but
wouldn't go that far.
would you draw the line if they said that your feed was too what's the word?
Lewd.
Yeah. Because then now with Instagram, you don't have to like shit.
No.
You just have to
watch.
You just have to watch it.
Yeah. You just have to watch for long enough.
So she could be like, well, you're not liking it, but you're watching it. I don't think that's okay. So then do you think that now she's being unreasonable?
Yeah, you're going too far now.
Yeah.
I can't even see shit now.
So when you're out and about and not working, I can't see you for a week. I can't watch porn.
You don't think porn is cheating?
No.
Okay. That's common. That's the normal.
Unless, again, it's a part of the terms and conditions of the relationship where it's like, no,
You're not allowed
like
to watch porn 'cause that's cheating.
you're not allowed to watch porn because we'll just make our own, babe. But you have to keep it on a secret album, and when you want to watch porn, you just watch us.
Yeah, I think that for me, principle seems to be the death of me because I do have this problem in relationships. I have conformed now to the point where it's like, yeah, I will not like pictures if I feel like it is, for me, is more disrespectful than cheating. You know what I'm saying? Depends.
Facts.
But it depends on the kind of photos that you're liking.
Yeah.
If I can't like a graduation photo of my friend in high school who happens to be a female or something like that, my friend from high school who happens to be a female and she graduated some sort of college course or something. If I can't like that without you thinking that it's cheating, that is a problem.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I feel like if it's things that are sexual within nature and you don't want me to like anything like that, or if it's just a pretty girl with a selfie that I don't actually know, but I just like the picture or something, I could even understand that. But then it does come to the point of insecurity.
Yes.
You know,
Big time.
I don't want insecurity to be a bigger issue than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as a man, I'm reassuring you, I'm being respectful, and like I feel like there comes to a point where you're a little bit too controlling, not necessarily when it comes to the likes, but even if like what you said, like, oh, lewd photos, trying to control what you see. At the end of the day, if you want me to pretend like I'm not ever attracted to any other women, and you want me to pretend like you're the only one who exists in the world and everything, I'm just not the right person for you because I value a little bit more authenticity than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Real shit.
Interesting.
Elise said, you said Trippie Redd looks scary. He looks like a Play-Doh Ninja Turtle.
I would just think if I seen a nigga with that much face tats come up to me, I would think like, yo, this nigga about to shoot up this bitch. Because if a nigga is that crazy to get those permanent decisions on his face for life, you kind of scare me, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, ever since Blueface came out of jail, he's kind of looked like a...
Have you heard his explanation as to why he did that?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta ugly up.
He's like, I just want to ugly up.
So basically, people are interpreting that he just didn't want to get fucked in jail, so he had to make himself ugly.
Okay, let's stay on topic.
But what was I gonna say?
She also sorry to cut you off, but she said she also agrees. She said I think it also depends on what type of picture is being posted and liked.
Yeah, and if you're liking the same person's photos over and over again,
all the time.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. In a relationship, I've been victim of that, but it was an accident. I didn't take in until I looked at the profile. I'm like, oh shit, I really did like all this bitch's photos. But it's like, hey, every time I seen it, I wasn't thinking.
Okay.
So I'll take the L for that. That was my fault.
You guys want to peep some game? Okay, this is for the mandem out there that need to abide by their terms and conditions in their relationship for not liking pictures. You can go to my activity on Instagram, go to liked pictures, and you can actually like group select all the pictures that you've liked and unlike them.
That's too much work.
Yeah,
it's not that much. I have to do it.
Why would I have to do all that?
My question is liking stuff on Instagram, is it like a reflex? Is that what it is?
Yeah, for me it is. Because for me, I'm the type of person, like if you see my reposts, if I like it, I'll probably repost it too. Like I don't give a fuck. I just shamelessly, even when I go on Facebook, like I like everything, share everything. Like if I like it, I share it. It doesn't take a lot of thought, you know. But I do realize, like, you know, I've came far in this journey of realizing that like my partner's insecurities do matter, and I need to cater to those as long as it's reasonable. If it's not too much, if it's like, I understand that if you're insecure, and I might even oblige,
right?
But there's levels to this shit. If I feel like you're actually like making life difficult for me because you're being so extra about how insecure you are.
Yeah.
And like it seems like you just don't trust me at all.
Yeah.
Then
do you
that
think
won't
a
work.
trait like that comes out later on in the relationship, or do you think it's something that you can gauge from getting to know the person?
It depends. With my baby mom, she faked the funk at the beginning and acted like she was cool with everything until later on.
Damn.
Interesting.
You know?
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, she was kind of becoming me in order to attract me. And then as soon as she had me, she became herself.
Interesting.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
And did I ever tell you, sorry, super off topic. Did I ever tell you guys that my, I guess, most significant ex got mad at me when she found out that my real name wasn't Rooks, and that it's actually Rooks? Did I ever tell you guys about that?
That's crazy,
bro.
Well, how does she not know?
Fam, bro, that was the most wildest shit I've ever.
How long were you guys together when she found out?
Fam, we were in deep. Fam, and you know how it happened, bro? I was at her. She had family over at because she was living with her parents, obviously, at the time. And then they had a little family gathering or whatever. And so I'm meeting all these bunch of people, and I'm introducing myself as Rooks, as I do with, you know, anybody that I'm meeting that's new. And then what happened was, I think I showed her, I think I had to get like my passport. Yeah, I had to get my passport renewed. So I got new passport photos. So I sent her a picture of like my passport. I'm like, oh, look how professional I look. And she was like, wait, your real name's Rooks? And I was just like, I introduced myself as Rooks to everybody in your family. Like, why would I tell them my nickname? That doesn't even make sense.
To be fair, I thought your name was Rooksy for the longest time.
See, but that's different. You finding out that my name is Rooks isn't gonna upset you.
It's not gonna upset me.
Like, she was genuinely upset. She was like, oh my God, like, that's so fucked up. Like, we've been together this long and like I don't even know you. And I'm like, bro,
that's your fault for not knowing me. What the fuck? I should be mad at you. You didn't know my real name, bitch.
Facts. Like, bro. Yeah, that shit was super wild. But yeah, sorry to go so off topic. But
okay, we're still staying on Leray and Justin Laboy for our next topic.
Okie doke.
Because it's the same topic but different.
Okay. Type shit.
Can men have women friends?
Nope.
I would hate to date her.
If yes and no. Okay. Men can have women. Okay, let me tell you. I'm gonna straight up tell you. Female friends. I never met you with female friends, and if I met you with female friends, they'll be like, "Yeah, gang, gang, gang." But
they lived in a different
Justin,
city.
I'll knock you the fuck out. Like, we not doing fucking female motherfucking friends.
Respectfully.
Fucking talk about female friends. All right, but this is what we were saying about female friends. So,
oh shit, can a man have female friends or not?
Do you want female friends?
I don't. You my only friend.
Okay, good. That's your answer.
I'm gonna throw up, bro.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to be with her.
No.
She screams insecurity. She screams insecurity.
Ugh.
Do you guys think that men can have female friends while you're in a relationship? Ayo, go first.
Does he have the experience to answer this question?
That's why we.
So in my mind, I feel like I can have like I feel like I can have female friends when I'm in a relationship, but I also understand if my partner feels insecure about that.
Would you be insecure about your partner having male friends, assuming it's a female?
Depends on how much they hang out.
Interesting. One thing I can tell you about people having opposite sex friends, that is absolutely the best way to learn about the opposite sex. Because
Why not exist?
Huh?
I learned the most about women through my female friends, and I have a lot of female friends.
Yeah, like that is absolutely the best way to like skip all the like bullshit of like, why did she say this? Like, how does she actually? Because women are terrible communicators. You have to remember that. So you sometimes have to literally give not sometimes. Anytime you're in a situation with your girl or whoever you're talking to, whoever you're dealing with, whoever you're interested in, and you're explaining it to one of your female friends, you literally have to give them full context so they can be like, oh, okay, because women are fucking investigator, detective, fucking CIA. So they'll go through all of they'll contextualize everything that they see, and then they'll give you like, oh yeah, so she's probably this. But when she said this, I can see that she kind of like changed her mind, and then blah, 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 this and that. But anyways, all of that long-winded shit to say, women are the best, female friends are the best way to learn about women.
Facts.
Interesting. Is there any point that you draw the line though?
With having female friends?
With your partner and her male friends, is there any point that you draw the line?
Yeah. There's rules to friendship with the opposite sex when you're in a relationship. And that I try to, as somebody who has female friends, I try to respect that. You have to know that when you're single and when they're single and when they're in a relationship, your friendship is going to change.
Okay. Because
you have to understand that they have another male in their life that demands their attention. And like, you have to be respectful to that. You have to just you cannot be the same, in my opinion. However that looks, you just can't be the same. It matters about sexual history. If you guys have had any sort of history of even feelings, one having feelings for the other. It matters how you guys became friends and when you became friends.
Okay.
Cause like, if you have a new if you have a new male friend, I want to know how that came about.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
The cheat code to having female friends that lots of guys don't take into account is that you should be linking your female friend and your girlfriend up together in the same environment. They shouldn't become
100%.
They shouldn't become best of friends, but they should at least feel familiar in the same environment. So it's not like, oh, what are you doing? You're chilling with your female friend, but then your girlfriend and your female friend are never together. So then they have some sort of insecurity about each other. If you guys have them around each other more frequently, your girlfriend can see your dynamic because it's often not the same with a female friend as it would be as a romantic interest. So it's good to have both in the same world to create more of a comfortability.
And to add on to that too as well, depending on, usually when you're a guy that has female friends, usually your relationship and like what you guys can talk about with each other is very strong. Like there's a very, 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 very strong trust there. So it's like, if your girl like slips up and says some shit, it doesn't even have to be anything about like cheating. It doesn't have to be any type of infidelity or stuff like that, something that she's hiding. It could just be like she has a certain feeling about something that she doesn't want to express to you, but she was comfortable enough to confide in your female friend about it. But then your female friend,
I'm going to tell you.
Exactly. And I've had that happen quite a few times.
Yeah, I guess for me.
Do you have any female friends at all?
Not at the moment, no.
Sorry, I'm just gonna, because Elise is saying a lot of shit here.
Elise wants to be on the pod. Well, I want her to be on the pod. You guys think that we can have her as a guest soon or what?
Yeah, at this 100%. Point, you're gonna have to schedule for next weekend, Elise. As long as
so it was her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday!
Happy belated
happy birthday.
Yeah,
that's actually how you say it.
So yeah, she says
we're the one that's always correcting the niggas fucking semantics and shit.
Nigga, I just said. Move on.
I navigate a way where I don't need to see visual likes. I'll know God and I be like this.
Yeah, she's very intuitive.
And then she never asked to see ID. People got to be more nosy. I'm not sure what she was referring to with that. Female friends, yeah, sure. Personally, I'd got to meet them after a certain amount of time so I can observe the energy and dynamic.
Facts.
I can read intention. I can read intention. I feel in this type of dynamic. I was spot on about some random girl I met for a short period of time. She was dating my ex's friend, and I instantly knew how she moved. I learn a lot from male perspective from Tyrell, to be honest. I can imagine things, but hearing from a guy gives more perspective. Females navigate from many directions at once, layers of reality. 100% agree with the friend things and partner. If I was dating a guy, I would not go to his friend to talk about him. I go straight to the source. And then she said, I'm available next weekend. And thank you guys. Sorry, I be commenting so much. You guys got good energy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gang.
Yeah. So I was going to say, I think that for the biggest thing for me, maybe it comes from a point of insecurity, but
Probably.
I'm very big on, I don't like to do things to people that I don't like myself, right? So if I feel like I might feel a certain type of way, especially with the dynamic that a girl has with her male friends, therefore I would probably move the same way that I would expect her to move.
Yeah, you strike me as an insecure nigga.
Whatever. But yeah, so again, I would have to see the dynamic in terms of the relationship that you had with her friends.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Mm-hmm. If I'm with a girl who I feel like is going to cheat on me, I'm not going to be with that girl. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, I'm with you because I trust you. So that means that I trust you that you want to be with me as much as I want to be with you. So I should be able to leave you in a room with your man crush Monday, whether it's Chris Brown or whatever, or some shit like that. I could leave you with that nigga or Michael B. Jordan in a room alone, and out of respect for me, you ain't gonna do shit.
Are you gonna give your girl a hall pass?
No, only unless, because her chance of a hall pass might actually be possible.
Facts.
My chance of a hall pass, like with a celebrity or like just anybody.
Celebrity.
I'm pretty sure hall pass has to be celebrity.
Yeah.
Or
Okay, if it's with a celebrity or something, nah, because then I'm never going to get a chance with my celebrity. That's a one-way hall pass, so fuck no.
That is so facts.
I'll give you a hall pass with a celebrity if you give me a threesome with a regular girl.
That's hilarious.
That's a good one.
We'll bargain. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to the topic, when it comes to friends and your significant other, I'm secure. I consider myself not insecure. We all have insecurities, but I strongly believe that I'm not going to be with somebody who I think will cheat on me with their friend.
Yeah.
Even if your friend wants to fuck you. I assume that all guys given the chance, they might just fuck their female friend. Maybe. It might just in male nature.
Yeah.
But like, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? As long as he's not doing anything to disrespect our relationship or disrespect me, that's what matters more. But at the end of the day, I'm secure. And that's why it comes to like, girls hate when I always bring it back to insecurity. But that's what most of it lies in, is insecurity. You don't trust your partner. You feel like all of these things are disrespectful. But at the end of the day, if you're secure and you feel like your partner is just doing what they do and it's not, and they don't have any intent to be with anybody else but you, then you shouldn't have anything to worry about. I don't care who my girl likes their pictures. I don't ever even check my girl's likes about who the fucking pictures are like. And if I see that they were liking AO's fucking selfies, I'm not going to give a fuck. If I see them liking Ryan Dornick's abs on fucking Facebook, I'm not gonna give a fuck. Like, you know, nigga, those are some nice abs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to mean that she wants to be with this person instead of me. You know, it all comes down to the security in your relationship, and I'm not going to take the step of making this person my partner if I don't have trust that they only want to be with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I would have that comfortability where we could walk into a mall and be like, and you could be like, oh yeah, that guy's attractive, and I could be like, that girl's attractive, without us finding it offense with each other. Because me, that's the ultimate form of trust, is real honesty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once we're at the point where it's like, oh, I can't have any, like, bro, there's not one female that could come into this world and tell me I can't be friends with Aaliyah.
Right.
There's not one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, some friendships I value, and like, you know, if I've never done anything to disrespect our relationship, I would appreciate the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
If you have proof of me actually being sneaky and giving you reasons to be insecure, that's completely different. But if we're coming from a clean slate, and like, also it's like, yo, The new guy friends, I have to be like, yo, how did you acquire this new guy friend while we're in a relationship? I need to know how this works. Does he have a girlfriend? Like, how did?
But can't you extend the same level of trust? Be like, yeah, it doesn't really matter because again, the reason I'm with you because I trust that you wouldn't want to cheat on me. So like,
part of it is the guy's intentions too.
Yeah.
So it's like,
look at that.
Yeah.
But does it matter? Because it takes two to tango.
It does matter because you're disrespecting me if you have nefarious intentions and you're just waiting for the girl to probably be in an advantage space for you to take advantage. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying she can't have new male guy friends, but I would like to know how this friendship came about, because when you're becoming friends with a girl who's in a relationship, it doesn't often just happen like that.
Yeah.
Girls are way more inclined to just be friends with you and whatever when they're not in a relationship. If they're in a relationship,
type shit.
If they're like I'm not gonna lie, a friendship might start off with me having a little bit of an interest more than a friendship, and then I meet you, and then I'm just like, oh, you're cool.
You're kind of cool, but
you know what I'm saying? Just a dog. You know, I don't see you in that way anymore. And for me, I'm not going to. If I really value you as a friend, like, and nothing more, I don't want to ruin that. I know not all guys think like me, but yeah, if a guy, I just want to know how the friendship may have came about at this stage.
Yeah,
you know, because for me, there's very little ways or reasons for you to get a new male friend while in a relationship.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to. So what's it called? I would have to like be in a relationship myself to kind of see how I express a lot of those traits. But
you strike me as an insecure nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
There he goes.
But yeah, so like I would have to see that. But
I feel like he's the type of insecure nigga that's not gonna say.
There he goes.
I feel like he's the type of insecure nigga who's like, you know, would be insecure, but he's not gonna say anything because he doesn't feel like he has justification until like, you know, they give you until they push it too far, and then you put it all on the table. But I feel like at first you might feel a way, but you're not going to say anything.
I probably wouldn't do that.
You'd say something if you felt as soon as you felt the way. But what if they had a male friend for like 7 years before you guys even met? What the fuck you're gonna say?
So the way that I do things is that if I feel some type of way, I won't be with you.
But what if you feel ways not based off of anything they did, just based off of your own insecurity?
I would let them know that I feel that way. And
So-
and whether or not they want to like remedy, if we're going to be able to work through it, if we can't work through it, then I can't be with you.
But the work has to be on you more than them. You're the one with the people act like when you're insecure that the other person is the issue. But everyone says that, because I'm insecure, you're making me insecure. That's not true. You're insecure because your insecurity has everything to do with you. Unless they showed you a sign of disloyalty. If that's just them having a male friend, if that makes you insecure or uncomfortable, that has everything to do with you and the work that you have to do on yourself.
I get that, but at the same time, I would disagree because I think it also has to do with compatibility. So like both of you could just be like, you know what, we're the type of people that don't really have like opposite gender friends, whatever relationships, and that works for you guys because you guys have both agreed that this makes us feel uncomfortable. So to be like, oh, it's something that you need to work on yourself, it could just be like, I just need to find a partner that's okay with that.
I feel like that's an easy way to not work on yourself. When people say, yeah, I just need to find a partner that's just as insecure as me, so both of us could not have any friends of the opposite sex and we could just be happy with each other and nobody else because we are too insecure to allow other people.
I don't know if it comes down to like both people being insecure. It's just like they both just have the lifestyle of like, yeah, like I don't really like make friends with the opposite sex. Like that's just never really been a thing. Like I'm a guy and I've always had guy friends.
But if you have a problem with other people making friends of the opposite sex, to me, that is a big problem. If you're unable to have friends of the opposite sex, that's a problem. You're living in an echo chamber because
that's why I wouldn't date a female like you. That's kind of my idea. Like so like the fact that I have to change myself and I have to feel like that is a problem, unless I literally cannot find anybody who can like be compatible with me, then I have to work on myself. But if there are people that can be compatible with me, I just have to find those people.
But look at this. There's always someone to be compatible with. But what I don't like is that we're not acknowledging the meaning of insecurity. You are not secure in yourself. If someone's giving you no reason to be insecure, but yeah, you don't want them to have any friends and have any friends of the opposite sex, and it has nothing to do with anything they did or anything that they're doing, but everything just to do with how you feel, maybe based off of a past relationship or based off of in your head. That is the definition of insecurity. You are not secure. based off of yourself. So that's why it's like you literally have to do the work on being not. People say the cure for insecurity is reassurance, but if they didn't do anything to you, why do they have to reassure themselves? If this is the person who you feel like has all the characteristics that you're looking for in a wife, but they have a male best friend that they've been friends with since grade 5, and that friend has a wife or something like that. But yeah, you're still insecure just because the person has a penis. That's a reflection on you more than them. Yes, we could use our insecurities and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna find someone else who's insecure too. So we're both insecure together. That doesn't change the fact that you are insecure. You know, you're just okay with being insecure and you want to find someone that caters to your insecurities.
I don't know. I don't like the term
insecure.
Calling someone insecure.
Yeah, that's the problem.
The reason why I don't like it is because
the truth hurts.
No, I feel like it's been very weaponized in order to pacify people's what's it called, like their own defensive mechanisms or their own intuitions in terms of their dynamics and relationships. So I see a lot of people using it as a defense mechanism when someone calls out a behavior like, yeah, you're just being insecure or you're just being toxically masculine or some bullshit like that.
This is the way I think about this. I've had this conversation many of times. So when it comes to insecurity, it's like the word cuck. If I say that you are a cuck, but you indeed like to watch your woman get fucked, you might still get offended.
Elise said, "Ayo, you need exposure."
Facts, bro. Facts. Look. No, but take this in though. If you call someone a cuck, they're still going to be offended, even if they are actually a cuck, just because of the negative connotation to the term. The history around the negative, how the term makes you feel. When it comes to the word insecurity, nobody cares about the actual meaning of the word. They care about how it makes you feel. I just perfectly described the situation about why that would make you insecure. Most people are insecure. But I could describe a perfect reason about why you're insecure, and you would be offended at the word insecure because of the negative connotation about the word insecurity, instead of looking at the depth about why I'm calling you insecure and why the definition is actually accurate.
Yeah, but my point is, like, it doesn't necessarily mean I have to change myself.
You don't have to change yourself, but not acknowledging that the problem is within yourself and not the other person is wrong.
Elise said the connotation attached to insecurity is the issue for sure, not the actual definition of it. Everything is perspective.
Facts.
Yeah, but like I said,
if you're not secure in your relationship,
it's like I see it as a matter of compatibility. It's just like if me being insecure about a certain thing makes us not compatible, then we're not compatible. I can say, well, maybe I could go two ways about it. I could say, you know what, I care about this relationship so much that I would rather change myself than lose this relationship, or I'd rather stay who I am and lose this relationship. It's just, there's two different ways to go about it. I don't think there's a correct or a right way or a wrong way to go about it.
But like, if we go about even with the friend situation, if your girlfriend has a male friend since grade 5 that makes you uncomfortable for no good reason that you could ever justify besides your own intuition, and you're trying to say that you don't like that she has a male friend, that has nothing to do with anything she did. That has nothing to do with anything of her character. That has everything to do with you being insecure. So you could easily just say, yeah, I'm just going to find a partner who doesn't have male friends to fix your own problems or whatever, to fix your own insecurity. But that's actually running from the problem instead of recognizing the problem. The problem is the fact that you are insecure and that you need to find more security in yourself and in your relationship.
That's why I say I disagree with that mindset of it being wrong or right. It's just, I don't want to I don't care about this relationship enough to feel like I need to fix myself. Therefore, I'll find a different relationship.
So 2 people have said both sides have a good point. So we will move on.
You chat too much. Chat too much. Chat too much. Chat too much.